Okay, well, what we're going to talk about today is addition, and we're going to review all four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and talk about some important things that we need to know for problem solving. So you have your sheet of notebook paper, and what I want you to do is just copy down everything that I write. What you're going to be doing is taking notes. And what we're going to talk about first is addition. So just label your notebook paper addition, and then go ahead and put your name up in the top corner. And I'm going to be going pretty quickly on this, so if you need to stop and pause to catch up, you go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is just draw some lollipops, and so some suckers or lollipops. So what we're going to start out with is 3 suckers. So just draw some little basic suckers with me. So you have 3 suckers, and you get 2 more suckers. And that's what addition does. Addition is when you have some of something, and then you get some more. So go ahead and write this with me. So we had some suckers, and then we got some more suckers, and what addition does is it combines those to give us the total. So now we have 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have 5 suckers. Okay, and what this is this is the total. So we have 5 total suckers now. So that's real basic. Now, when you start doing problem of the day here in a couple days in your classes, and that's our problem solving model. So when we're working with word problems, you're going to see this model. So just draw you a big rectangle, and then over 2 lines, and then cut that top line in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this problem that we did right here into this model or this box. So what we started with is we started with 3 suckers. So I'm going to put 3 in this top box, and then I got some more suckers, so I got 2 more. And the total was 5 suckers, so when I put 3 plus 2 together, I got 5. And of course the total is going to be the larger box down here on the bottom because it's the most. So let's just label our model. I had some, I had 3, I got some more, I got 2 more, and when I put it together I got my total of 5. So I'm going to put total over here to save some room. So some more, total. That's what addition is. Okay, so we're going to label the parts of an addition problem. So we're going to write this in just the standard form that you're used to seeing. 3 plus 2 is 5. And just a quick review, remember back that this is called the add-in. The numbers that we add together are called add-ins. So it's add-in, add-in, and then the answer is called the sum. And that's a real important word because you see this word used a lot in word problems. So the sum is the answer to an addition problem. So let's put some key words that we see when we're working word problems that clue us in that we might be doing addition. So what we did is addition puts things together to get you a total. It combines things. So combine is a key word for addition. Combine or all together. This is another big one that you see. How much did we have all together? Another one that you might see real often is in all. How many suckers did we have in all? And then we use one right here, total. Total is another big one. Addition gives you the total. Of course, sum, the answer to an addition problem. If you see that in a word problem, you know you're adding. Plus. Plus is another one. More. If I had 3 suckers and then I got some more. More is a key word for addition. And what happened here is our numbers, they got bigger, didn't they? They went from 3 and 2 to a bigger number, 5. That's called increasing. So anytime you see the word increase, the E right there, increase. And the last one we're going to add, and you talked about this last year in 4th grade, is perimeter. And we'll look at this more a little later in 5th grade, but perimeter means to add all the sides. So this is another word for addition. Okay, so that wraps up addition. If you'll turn your notebook paper over, we're going to look at subtraction real quickly. So I'm going to add a new slide, and you turn your notebook paper over, and at the top of your paper, go ahead and put subtraction. And we're going to stop after subtraction today. Okay, so subtraction, there's actually two different forms of subtraction. We're going to talk about when you have a bigger number. So let's put just the number 10 down for now. And we have a smaller number. Let's put down the number 4. And we want to know the distance or the difference between these numbers. So let's look at this on a number line. Let's just draw a number line right here. And we're just going to put some numbers on it. So 10 would be way over here. And 4 is pretty far away from 10. It's way over here. And we want to know the difference or how far apart these numbers are. So we would have to add some numbers in here. We would have to add 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, and then we could count how far apart or what is the difference between these two. So let's just count it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 minus 4 is 6. That's the difference. So when we are looking at the model for subtraction, it's almost the same as addition. So let's draw another one of those rectangles. Okay. And this time we're starting with the bigger number, the 10. That's the total. That goes down here in the bottom. And what we have is 4. And we want to know what is this other number that gives us 10. Okay, so this is what the model looks like for subtraction. So let's go ahead and we'll put this in the standard form that we're used to seeing and label the parts. So we have 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay, and this is called the minuend. These words are a little bit different. Minuend, subtrahend, and the answer is called the difference. And we just saw that up here. We wanted to know when we've got a big number, a small number, and the difference or the distance between them. And we showed that on the number line up here. Okay, so let's look at a few keywords for subtraction. The biggest one, one we want to go ahead and add is called the difference. The answer to a subtraction problem. Difference. Anytime you have words like more than or less than, and we'll put those together, that's subtraction. Fewer, smaller, any one of words like that. Take away. Another one that we want to add is decrease. We talked about increase on addition. Decrease gets smaller. So on subtraction, you see that we start with a big number, we take away a smaller number, and then we get another small number. So it's the opposite of addition. Now I want to look at one last model with you, and then we're done with subtraction. So draw one more box. And one other way that we see subtraction is to take away. So again, we'll start with the big number here, but we'll change it around. Let's start with 5. And let's say that we have 5 things. We have 5 suckers, like on our addition model. And say we take away 3. They get lost or stolen, or we give them away. All of that is subtraction. So we draw that with an X through here. And what's left over is our answer. In this case, it would be 2. So there's two different models for subtraction. There is the difference when we have a bigger number, smaller number, and we want to know the difference. I think I misspelled that, difference. And then we have take away, the takeaway model. And this is when something gets lost or stolen or given away, taken away. But both models, both of them are related. They both have a bigger number and a smaller number, and then your answer is smaller. Okay, well that is all that we have to say about addition and subtraction for now.